Right, Freelander 2. Steering whine. Hold the revs up. If your steering whines like that, it's more than likely a restriction in the power steering fluid reservoir. There's a little filter in the bottom, I'll show you. So the fluid reservoir's here. Fluid level's okay. And in the return line under here, the fluid passes up through a filter in there which gets clogged. You can't get to the filter, it's internal, so you replace the reservoir itself. I got one on eBay. It's actually identical to the one that's on there. It's a BMAC one, so it's good quality. It was about 24 quid delivered. This is the new one. It's a good price. Just to fit them at the Landrover dealer, I'm sure there was about 60 quid. And then that's the feed down to the pump, and this one's the return. You can't see it at all unless you get a little screwdriver and pull the filter to one side, and you'll see it. And the best way I find to do it, to make less mess, clamp off that main hose, clamp him off with a pair of clamps, and then using a big syringe, suck as much of the fluid out as possible, then put a load of rags underneath. And then when you take the fittings off, one of them's a spring clamp and the other one's just a little push fit in where you push in with your fingers and it'll just pop off the bottom. Put some gloves on, put plenty of rag underneath and give it a clean up, a bit of brake clean around the area after. It won't take much bleeding, just top it up to the max line, turn the steering a couple of times, and find that's all good to go. Ripped out the old filter, so I broke it off from the bottom, the inside of the old reservoir. That's the bit that you see from the top. You just pulled it out with some long nose pliers. It breaks it, so don't try doing it with your new one or anything. But inside there, it is just really gungy, and that's what's causing the fluid to restrict and making it whine. They used to tell us to flush the whole system out, but in the past I've flushed them and then checked for any contaminants in the new fluid that I've flushed through. It's always been pretty clean, so I don't think it's always necessary. Unless your fluid's really black and disgusting, then it might be worth giving it a flush anyway. Good luck.